Lisa, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Would it be more appropriate to play Kerbal Space Program and land a rover on the moon? Or have one ready to go? I haven't played Kerbal in such a long time. I do find it fun. It just takes a long time to do anything about it. Yep, I caught the end of that on Miles' stream. And in the subtitles it says the rover is alive on the surface of, and you wait in Mars. As if it was going somewhere else. And we have encoding with us today. Those you on lower end devices or mobiles or maybe not so good broadband can join in and watch. I use a laptop to monitor the stream, and yeah, it's not too happy running at 720p, I must admit. But let's start this game. When the game is ready to start. That's why. I thought I wasn't very loud in my headphones. Okay, there's a test system there because I tested why the assertive mod didn't work, but it wasn't the assertive mod, it was my fault. I will show you quickly. That's still coming out of the speaker. That is, why is that coming out of the speakers? Maybe because I changed it after I loaded the game. Are you sure you want to exit? 4K 60. Can't quite see it, but it says behind me here. You've played this game for 590 hours. Wow. There we are. Yes, I had to restart the PC because of the taskbar bug. So I set the taskbar to automatically hide, and sometimes it doesn't do it. Right, so as I was saying, the assertive mod. So if we go into the settings, into mods. So we added this module encounter spawner, which handles spawning of other ships, the player stuff. Modular encounters, so it's a whole framework that allows you to spawn ship spaces, all that. We added that in. We added some bunkers, some cargo ships, PV combat, terrors of the verse reaver. So we added all these things. So you got some ground installations, some obviously cargo vessels. It says more installations, more stuff. Reaver. These are based on the reavers in Serenity. Basically, just go after anything and try and kill you and eat you. But nothing spawned. No why? So I read the stuff, and it's because we had the modular encounter spawner to spawn stuff. We added all the bunkers and the ships in, but that was it. We actually need to add air traffic control in order to spawn anything in the air, and surface occupation to actually spawn the ground stuff. So these utilize modular encounter spawners to spawn things, and then these are the things that they will choose from in order to spawn. So that was my error. I didn't include air traffic or service occupation. So you need modular encounter spawner to the framework. You need the list of things you want to be able to spawn. Then you need the programs or the logic to spawn stuff. So that's where we were. Always read the instructions. RTFM. And the F can mean any number of things depending if it's family friendly. So we're going to have, as we drive around or move around the surface, we'll have ground bases, and those ground bases will spawn drones that will, in some instances, major guard the facility. In other instances, those drones will try to attack us. Also, there will be cargo ships, large vessels flying around in orbit and in the atmosphere. And if we get too close to those, they will call for backup. And as you can see, we basically stripped down the base there. We've just got the wind turbines on. And we have a door there. Because at some point I want to fill this place in. We got windows here, well, windows all around. So we've moved the refineries in here. We've put power efficiency modules on it. We made it combat ready before I added that in. Now the mods, they won't come after you unless you move a certain distance from your spawn point. But I did make sure to actually get up. So we found magnesium, which allows us to do bullets, and I don't have any hydrogen tanks on me. So let me do this from in the cockpit. So you can see on the other side there, the top one is health, then oxygen, then electricity or battery, then the bottom one is hydrogen. And we don't have any bottles. Because we died in the last stream, that was it. We died. We failed to get back in time. So yeah, I can't really zoom in actually. There we are. Look, so you can see there's two turrets on the top there, and there's two turrets kind of on the back of this rover. We don't have anything on this one, but we've got two turrets there, and they're piped up with the conveyor system, so they will pull ammo from any of the cargo containers. So there is a mod called Izzy's Easy Inventory and all other things, a lot of Izzy stuff. And you can actually specify, I want to maintain a minimum amount of components. So and as you use those components, it will queue them up in the assemblers. Make sure you've always got them. But we don't have that at the moment. It's a script, sorry, not a mod. So we need some stuff. So we moved. So we basically stripped it down. Look, we got one refinery left to strip. Our rover is still there. I welded this whole thing up last time. I put a conveyor tube into the mining part. Turn too quick. And these are our assemblers. So the assemblers and the refineries all have power efficiency modules. So we want to build, can we build bottle? Character stuff. Hydrogen and oxygen. The miner is in the back of the rover. And I have 1 oxygen, 2 of those. So we should now be able to find in the O2 generator. Okay. So the O2 generator doesn't have any ice in it, so it's not producing anything, but we have an oxygen tank, which we can use to fill up our oxygen bottle, and we have a hydrogen tank we can fill up our hydrogen bottles from. We can't see from here. We'd have to go to the control panel. Now we can see the oxygen tank is 99.8%, the hydrogen tank is 89%. So this planet does have oxygen, so we can use an air vent. It's not much oxygen, which is why it says low to the bit over on the edge. That's the end of my camera. Low oxygen, so we use the air vent to suck it in and all that. So you can mine smaller loads, then go to deposit. It's on the main rover and refine. Yes, basically that we haven't got to drive the massive thing around, because we built the base to put all the stuff on it so we could drive around and come back. I thought, well, we don't really want to do that all the time. So we turned this into the base and we built a miner there. And we've also built our sideways thing. So we've expanded this now. There's a little rotron there, allows us to turn that. We had to put 2 hinges on because it was a little bit too heavy. We got 3 pistons in the middle, so that gives us about 30 meters of range. Yeah, we built the fancy drill, which is what made this hole here. The fancy drill. You discovered independent contractor. Because there we are, look. There is a vessel. I can't zoom in. Over there, it's a dropship, hunchback dropship. It's 5.1 kilometers away. What's that one? Seems good. It looks like he's doing that in the small miniature picture, but he's actually no. That's a cargo ship, so it's not coming for us. It's just going along. As long as we stay, I think it's 1.5, 1.6 kilometers. It's not going to do anything to us. I'm not going to go after it because we don't actually have any flying machines to go after it with. That's where we are. Oh, I started to build this in slightly because we originally had a rotating drill, which is why it's a round hole. It was taking too long. So we need to build a cockpit on this rover. Yeah, we ran out of fuel and crashed and burned in the little jet. Which can you still see our body location? No, I think our body has despawned. Yeah, we did die in a little jet. We did a mission. We did a search and rescue mission. We failed to find the item, and we didn't leave ourselves enough time to come back. So we need to build that. What is it now? Survival kit. We need to build the survival kit on here. So ideally, I'm leaving a gap. I don't know if you noticed last time, when these lower blocks hit the floor, they damaged the first row of blocks. There's not much I can do about these batteries, to be honest. But that's also why I've left the gap there. So we need to build the survival kit. So we need to take out that window because that window occupies this square, which means I can't join that up and that up. So we will need to take out this window. So we need to pipe up the survival kit. We need to find a good place to put it. Now, in theory, we could actually pipe up from here. Do we have a survival kit in any of these toolbars? No. We don't have enough resources to build a medical facility. Okay, so survival kit, you got on the sides, okay. So we build it there. It's not going to join up. We moved. If we move the cargo container over, what's in the cargo container? Not much. If we move the cargo container over, we can possibly build some kind of junction there. That's that row there. That row shouldn't interfere with the structural integrity. So we should be able to take out, and of course, so my toolbar, the welder and all that are grayed out because they're level 1 or level 2, but we don't have those because we died. Can we build? Yes, we can. And we're probably going to want to build a gun as well. We have a rifle in the inventory. Yeah, we have a rifle. We have an automatic rifle. It'd be nice to have a precision rifle. Yeah, we can make a turret for the mini rover. We can do. But the, I mean, that's our respawn pod. So ideally, I probably want to grind him down and rebuild it. So we got some space bucks. Let's empty that so we can grind you down, and we will put you back in there. What's that? You tried 2 new survival games, Valheim and Volcanoid. Well, I've seen Valheim. I've seen quite a few streamers play it. I haven't seen the other one. Why don't I have any ammo on me? Small car, that's not on the same grid. That's probably on the rover. Early access from a while ago. Oh, okay. I mean, I think Space Engineers was in development for a long time. But we've got Watch Dogs to get back to. We've got Control to play. I want to make sure we do quite a fair bit of Star Citizen. We still got Division and all that. So I'm reluctant to... Oh, that's the wrong color. I'm reluctant to start another game. Shift P. P, there we are. So Shift P picks up the color. The only reason for painting that is from this side now, you don't see the white bar. we painted that one. I think Cyberpunk, I'm getting close to the end. Oh, we're actually over here. I'm not sure. We only have we might only have a few missions left. All right, so I'm going to build. Now we're going to we're going to build this on the ground at the front of the rover, which is probably the place most likely to get smashed. And the reason we can't build any more is if we go into production here, we need medical components. The survival kit is our respawn point. We die, we respawn at that. And we need silver to build medical components. This needs, you can see it needs here 3 medical components. I got a feeling the one on here, even though it's the different size grid, that has 3 medical components. So we have medical components there. We also need to improve that ramp. Yeah, I was going to build it there. But now I'm second guessing that idea. Because that, if we crash, that's the thing that's going to get wiped out. If we oh, we can't go to there, we would lose that cargo. Plus it needs access from the side. So we'll build it the 1 level up. Let's stick it. There, we'll put it there. That right? That right way? Yeah, we'll put it there. We can't withdraw medical components, that's fine. We'll go and get those in a minute. Right, okay. Let's go and get those now then. First of all, is there anything in the survival kit? Show me only the current vehicle. There's plenty in the survival kit. Okay, we also have some stuff in the generator. Right, the connector will fall off. We need steel plate. We don't have steel plate. We're standing on a lot of steel plate. Yeah, there we are. There. So if we were to die now, we would respawn in a respawn pod like this one. But we would respawn anywhere. We wouldn't spawn here. We could respawn anywhere. If whatever now, I can still reach that. So what we need to do is pipe it in over here. And luckily the refinery is attached, otherwise it would have fallen off. It will take... Are we still crouched? No, we won't crouch. Take you. Take you. And we will build... a conveyor junction there, and we will build tube. Now ideally that might want to be an actual conveyor. Oh, we'll build a conveyor junction. If you build too many conveyor junctions, because the game recalculates available paths and stuff like that when you have a conveyor junction, whereas a tube is just connected to 2 points. But I don't think we need to worry about that. Can't withdraw medical component yet. Because I didn't build them, it still left it in my build planner. So now that's piped up, if we use it, it should refill the oxygen as well. There. So we should respawn here if we die. Do I have any crap on me? I do. Okay, so that's that moved. We got our refineries working away. We got wind turbines. We're going to want to put more wind turbines on this thing. Because you got 19 kilowatts. Oh, versus 12. That's right. It's that's not a very efficient way, but it does give us that extra boost. So we may as well build the same thing. So we're going to want some steel plate, or some interior plate, because that's the. No, we don't want thousands of it. So when you build something, so for instance the wind turbine, you can see here the first item is the interior plate. You need at least one of that bottom item in order to place down that block. Okay, so we've gone 4 blocks. 3, and we are putting those blocks there and there. Okay, and let's put the turbine on my first one so I don't have to worry about swapping. Oh, damn. And it goes red because when I'm within the collision box. There. Okay, now we should have enough components to build one of those because we dismantled one. And there we have it. But this block took a single bullet. This block would they're destroyed, and the wind turbine would fall off. And we're getting a fair bit of power, and I tried to jump there, but not. We need to work on our health and safety. How much are we getting from there now? We're getting 25. I think we've got a fair bit of charge, haven't we? Yeah, our batteries are fully charged. Two, 3, and we put a block there, block there. And we'll come back and build all these in a moment. Okay, so we can't build any there. I know, well, we could, we just have to move the turrets. So this is the back of the rover. Now we could build it here. Now, see, the turrets are limited on what they can shoot if we do that. Just someone's behind us, they won't be able to shoot it, but they can shoot up into the side. Yeah, we'll build. I mean, we don't need to build it on the corner. How big are... Oh. How big are they? They going out two blocks or so? So probably there, I would say. I'm missing the block. That hangs over a little bit, it's fine. There we are. So we built that just one block in. So we put you there. Oh, we run into that wind turbine. Got there. So here we can go up on top. And the reason we have to build a block out is we can't build the wind turbines right next to each other. We have to leave a gap. Okay, and there we are. And we have another ship. Ooh, oh, is that ship close? I know, it's do remote access. William McDrill face, terminal. Turret, captain turret, front left. Control. Oh, that's okay. He's flying away from us at 4.3 kilometers. I can barely see that. You guys can. He's 4.5 kilometers away. So the front of my ship is 166. Right. So this is roughly the back of my ship. That antenna, which is on top of the cockpit, is 171 meters away from me. So that meant an enemy could get close enough to shoot my ship and still be out of range of those turrets. Oh, move out of the way. I hate it when you press the key to move and it doesn't respond. Okay, so we've got plenty of turrets, not turrets, turbines. We need to build them up, so we will do that by dismantling them. So I'll just show you quickly what I mean is if this thing took a bullet like that, that happens. Oop, don't fall over, don't fall over, don't fall over. And we're also running the mod to make our tools quieter as well. Yep, no worries, laser. So we will go and weld these turrets up. And we'll park our ass down. That's not waste hydrogen fuel. So if we hadn't found a supply of ice, I would be doing all this for scaffolding. Luckily we found some ice. So once you find a good few deposits, the game is a lot easier. Sound like it was almost struggling there. Okay, so let's go and take these out. So if I was building a base, because we've got iron over there, we've got cobalt, silicon, nickel, magnesium, ice, I would probably build a base sort of in this area, you know, and connect the whole thing up. Nice fancy base like that. But for now, we are doing a Nomad survival. So depending on how well this stream is, how popular me streaming this game is, we might come back at some point and do a base based instance. Let's weld these two up. And we'll go and get a charge. So we should have a seat over there. Charge up a bit. Now you can see, obviously, the rover is parked precariously between two mountains. We will have to figure something out there. Okay. I was hoping to do some of this offline. I mean, as you can see, I welded a lot of the base up offline. But time. Time is the fire in which we burn. Who knows where that came from? If you're a sci-fi fan, you don't know. You're not a sci-fi fan. Oh great, we're gonna have to do this in midair. At least on those two. We might as well do these ones quickly. What I would like one improvement on the bottle icon is to see how full the bottle is. Currently, I don't know whether that bottle is very full or practically empty. Until it disappears, and then I know it's empty. So that's the one improvement I would like to see. Now there are mods to change the UI. And maybe one of those mods does do that, I don't know. So at a certain point when we need so much power, you just need loads and loads of wind turbines. That's when I said I might consider something like the unlimited power battery. Because basically once you've got enough resources you can just blast the thing in power generation, is it really worth it? We're not going to worry about that at the moment. And then we have a little base to start dismantling. Each one of these contains an iron plate. As we always get squashed. We could do this. There's a lot of resources. So we got another. That one looks a bit closer. And the reason I didn't fall over is that wasn't a structural column. It was just for display purposes. Oh, the antenna. We can get rid of the antenna now. Inventory's full. Did we pick up enough stuff to be able to build any antenna? No antennas. Wind turbine, not really. We'll just dump Stuff in there. Now the battery. We could try and pick up the battery with a crane. Move it on to the rover. Will not be worth the effort though. Did that give us anything? It didn't give us enough grids. Oh, good is rather. It gave us some stuff. Construction components. Mainly. Here we run out of construction components now. Can I access that through the thing? No, I can't. Can I reach that one? No. I'm going to need to improve this as I fall. I went to jump. I pressed the wrong key. So hydrogen bottle is at 35%. Very nice to know that. Now the piston this is attached to is also connected on the side, so it's not a major issue. It's dark down here. Anyway, gradually going down. Another dropship over there. So we why don't we dismantle our little rover here? I don't know if you saw me drive this thing. We flipped it over at the top of a hat. Obviously they were attached. Cargo container. Oh, some space bucks. Also got a battery there, which would be handy because it's fully charged. I'm stuck. Over conveyor. Can I access the port? No. Oh, fly back over here. Done everything. And fly back here. So we're going to want to take that battery. So you're a small battery as well. Let's charge in that small battery. Evening, Cal. What a lot worth it. How are you today, Cal? We now have enemy combatants. I fixed it. It's currently not one at the moment. So you considering when did you last see the rover? No, don't do the battery. Can I get that? Yeah. Batteries connected at the bottom, that's fine. Yep, the rover is there. That is our new rover. There's a few wheels on it. I finally managed to enable the neighbors. Oh, we got holes in this. I explained it at the beginning of this theme what I did wrong with the mod. So now it will spawn things. We said we were going for a mobile rover.
Energy low.
Picture in picture. Are you watching two streams, you? Or is that so you can use the mobile for other things? It has jet engines on it, although they don't actually provide much in the way of braking thrust. If we were to push it down, it has a handbrake as well, so... Well, we said we were going for the all-in-one. What's that? A beacon? So we're just dismantling our little starter ship. Now, if you say, hey, cow, not hey, ya cow, it will say, hey to cow as well. But it does treat rogue special. You can say anything with rogue's name once, and it will say hello to rogue. Alright, so there's a battery which is attached to that, so I want to leave it there at the moment. So we're going to build another small flying machine. And we're going to want to incorporate that into it. Where's my landing gear? Landing gear on pad 5. There. A jetpack. Yeah, we found ice. So I'm happy with the jetpack. Okay, do we have a cockpit on here somewhere? Not really. Let's put one on here. Cockpit. Almost feels like a fly mode. There we go. Yeah, we can fly with the jetpack. Whee! But we're in 1.2 gravity, which it says on this little roundy thing here. So we will use more fuel than normal. Right, so let's weld you up. Do you have anything in it in build planner? Oh, free camera mode. There's spectator cam. When I go into there, I can move the cam. Is that what you meant? Okay, so we've got conveyor ports on the back. O2 generator. So the O2 generator, look, has a big port and 2 smaller ports. So if we stick it exactly where those 2 small ports meet that, we're piping up the something you generally engage with the in-games console to try to ignore physics. But, I mean, there's a spectator cam which is not linked to the camera. Oh, look, so fast. No, we can get to 100 meters per second. But if we hit something, we go bang. Right, so we can put a bit of cargo on here. Medium cargo container. So we need to line up these big cargo containers with that. And we need interior plate. Can I reach you? I can, yeah. No, we don't need the scrap, which we can't put scrap in the assembler. I don't really need detector components or radio components. Don't really need the space bucks. We don't even need 2 guns. Cannot withdraw 18 bulletproof glass. Really? We don't have any glass. Shift, we'll put it into production. So we put speed modules on the assemblers. They'll use a hell of a lot of power. But in theory, It won't be running for long. Because they'll build things really. Okay, so we got that. We can put a connector on the back of you. So the connector has a big port on the back, look. My build planner is not empty. Okay, and that's red because it has no power. So what I want to do is we'll stick a battery there, and we'll have one on the other side, but we'll use the other one. Oh shit! Oh shit! That was a little bit close. But the problem there is obviously the back of that rover is a few hundred meters away. And that's a dent in the ground. And didn't I say at the beginning of the doing this? We need a turret at the back of the rover. And we do. So that dropship is 8 kilometers away. He's gone away. Maybe he flew overhead. If he came with a 1.5, yeah, 1.5K, he would dispatch that drone. So did that drone damage us in any way? I didn't damage you, or you, or you. Didn't damage you, except there is some debris on you. Oops. We fell through that. Did it damage this one? Life support system is low. No, you're okay. You're okay. Oh, some more of the drone. Now these guns would still be shooting this if we hadn't, if it was in their line of sight. Let's say a cert drone, 4 kilometers. So yeah, guys, we had our first combat experience. The rover successfully defended itself. I'm also doing this to free up trash cleanup thing. So that drone crashed there, right? And it looks like there's some more things, and there's more over here. We made a mess of that drone. That drone crashed here, right? The back of our rover is here. Did it do any damage? No, it didn't do any damage to you. Did it damage you? No. I didn't actually do anything. I mean, we don't actually know what it was. It might not. I mean, did it have a gun on it? That's Chris Voss. Okay, so well, apparently they might. So we need to put some turrets on this thing. Probably easier just stick the turrets on these cargo containers for the time being. Where are the turrets on my hotbar? There. Turrets. Can I place a turret there? I can. There and there. And because they're connected to the cargo system, they will fill themselves up. Metal grids. Do we have any metal grids? Yeah, we got 120 metal grids. Computers. We need computers. Compute. Where's computers? There. Okay, so Gatling turret 5. Oh crap. Fleeting rival. There we are, look. See how well that did. That was a fucking good timing. What did you shoot at then? Yeah, I think our neighbor is sending people, so that's an that's an installation. So I think the installation is sending us. And immediately I didn't even put ammo in it because it grabbed ammo for itself. We got 50 spare. My build planner. It's now sentient. Well, we will call it MW. Right, so if I search for MW GAT, we've got the 2 Gatling turrets. So we increased the radius to 800 meters. We want them to target missiles, yes. Target neutrals is set to no. There we are. And use conveyor system, which is how they managed to get ammo. So that's what we needed the magnesium for. So do we have enough magnesium to build us 100? We need 35 kilograms of magnesium. We have 1,000 kilograms, so we should be good for the magnesium. Yeah, so that drone then crashed over here. I suppose the other one had crashed into my wheels. So this is what I like. Look, I'm mining and the ship defends me. That's a good idea, you know, having the ship fire turrets for you. Yeah, it's a drone. A flying drone. You missed. We've had 3 attacks, laser, I think. Has it been 3? No, 2. I just think it was ironic. The drone fired itself. Not the drone, the liner. It was a lame meeting. Well, I'm sure that base is going to send some more stuff after us. Yes, whilst I was busy doing something, the oh, there's one. There is one. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, oh, oh. Oh man! Kamikaze or what? Well, once you take out the missiles, the obviously the body of the vehicle is still going. Smoking parliament. Shit. This is why I didn't enable this at the very start of the game. All right. In theory, I don't think it would have done it anyway, because it doesn't target you when you're fresh. But yeah, now we need to repair, and you can see the damage those blocks took. Look, so if we hadn't welded them up. Oh, it took out that wind turbine as well. Look, shit, that thing is practically destroyed. Look, it's only got 5 plates left. Can I use your thing? I can. I forgot to do that. You weld these blocks back up. Hey, crap, there's another one coming in. Oh, that's a ship. That is... Ah. Trying to do that. Ah! Ah. Land. That's a cargo vessel. Which is luckily is flying away from us. Because that ain't a small cargo vessel either. Did it damage? Oh yeah, it damaged the conveyor junction. Damaged that conveyor junction. Was that? Could not withdraw steel tubes. So we're going to need some more. Why can't you withdraw those? More steel tube. Look, we've got plenty there. Ah, we can't withdraw them because the the conveyor tube is damaged. Silly me, silly you. Okay. So yeah, it took out our wind turbine that wasn't fully constructed. So we're gonna need, oh shit. Look at the pillar as well.
Energy low.
Any more? I mean, are you okay, gun? I mean, you seem okay. How did he get past you? You got ammo in you. Uh-oh, another one's coming. Do I have character tool, character weapons? Let's stick you there. That didn't sound good. What's that rolling down the hill? Yeah, you have an FPS weapon as well. So you can have a precision rifle, which is what I got, or you can have a rapid fire rifle. This is not the chill stream. And Laser said Space Engineers is boring. There's no enemy combat. Okay, fine. Let's go into... Oh, we have a chair right here. Ah, so the base has disappeared. So what happens? It was faces drone in the middle there. The antenna on the base will gradually increase, and when we're within the range of the antenna, you'll send stuff after. So what it's done now, it's gone back into its small mode. So it's going to gradually go. So it's going to leave us alone for a little bit now. It's not going to tag us for a little while. These chunks of this place are going everywhere. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned. Is that the wind turbine? Oh, it took up the middle fire completely. Because I haven't welded it up, it just took basically nothing at all. And the wind turbine, which looked like it was practically destroyed anyway. Yeah, it took out the entire wind turbine tower. Oh, the base is still there, is it? Oh, maybe I didn't spot it a minute ago. What have we got in our inventory now? 500. Ideally, I want to weld up that, but I can't unless I take you off. That one got further than the others. That guy made it all the way over here. Your reputation with the cert is dropping. It didn't nick a turbine on this occasion. No, but we're gonna need more guns. We need more guns. So I think I think I can. I think we're too close to the wind turbines. I have interior plate on me. One interior plate. Time to counterattack. You seen how far? Why can't I drag you? Can I access the tank? Oxygen tank. Oh, I can't access. I can't access the front conveyor. Oh, look at that! It damaged something in here. You're okay. The bottom one. In the interior plate. There we are. And it's probably better if I do that. Then grab interior plate. Actually, no, that should be fine. Let's take out that. So we will go with tube, conveyor junction. Where's my turrets? Go on 7. Let's put the turret. You need steel. I need steel plate. Give me some steel plate. Look for that in Build Planet? I didn't know. Cannot withdraw computers. Why can't you withdraw computers? We have lots of computers. No, we have that damage turned off, so they can't shoot. They can't damage their own grid. So thrusters, turrets, they won't damage themselves or whatever. But yeah, you probably would have that problem otherwise. So since we know we're going to get bombarded from the back, let's build some more turrets. I'm going to build one there. I'm going to build one there. Actually, which way is the front? Am I building it? I mean, it doesn't actually matter, I suppose. We're 2 computers short. We'll just stick you MW so we know where you are. A few steel plates short on that one. MW. You drop down. Well, we don't need computers, we got computers. We need steel plates, so. MW. I think you were short. No, you were short. Yeah. Okay, so give me all the MW Gatling turrets. Make sure you got full range. Yeah, target missiles, that's fine. Okay, do you think we have enough guns on the back? And we could place some more guns on these things, which we will do. Did I just get hit with debris there? Cannot withdraw one computer. I think we got plenty of computers in our inventory.
Energy low.
Yeah, Cal. MW. MW gap. Oh, there. MW gap. Make sure you're all set. Maximum range. Target missiles. So you could specify certain missile, certain weapons. Only target large ships. You could have some only targeting. A bit disconcerting. Spirit of Le Mans, that's the same ship, same type of ship. Oh.
Energy low.
If he comes close enough to us, we are going to get a shot at again. Do we have enough ammo in these turrets? You got 12. Ammo. You got 52 in the cargo container. You have these guns. You have interior turrets, which are designed for like inside of buildings. You have missile launchers. And there are some mods that add other weapons, but those are vanilla. Basically, 3 types of weapons. You're getting pretty close, isn't he? There's a spaceship. Is there an Urkel for... There probably is. There probably is. We're on 2.6. I don't know if you can see the distance marker. Can you? It's probably too small. We can...
Energy low. Energy critical.
Uh-oh, there's a drone coming in. There's a drone coming in. Zoom out a bit, you guys can get a nice... Can I can't go that way. That was heading for me. That drone was heading for me. See some wreckage. And we were getting plenty of components. Yeah, the drones will target the player. So wherever I am is what they'll try and go after. Indeed. I think that thing must have been that hole there. There's a thruster under here. That hole I made in order to put a tire on.
Inventory full.
That's what happens when inventory's full. You drop the components on the ground. I think that's enough turrets on the back of the ship. We could put 6 more on. We could put more than 6 on, but debris all over the place. Look. Oh, some ammo. So the problem we got is they bounce. So we got some scrap, some scrap, some scrap. What I'm gonna do, for the wall. Nothing fancy. And Yeah, we got funding. Someone signed an order and approved it. Don't know who. Oh shit. Does our wall work? I think I stopped the wall a bit short. Yeah, we'll get them to pay for it. The wall is just to stop things bouncing into the rover, that's all. Nothing more sophisticated than that. We run out of steel plates. The scrap we have to put into a refinery before we can actually use it. And do I how much? 13. Ah. Just a little bit of a wall. Nope. And a hole. And a hole. And a hole. We could, in theory, just leave this here and it will get picked up by the scrap cleanup program at some point. Or unpowered,
Energy low.
just a block sort of thing. Another one? There's another drone coming over the hill. Can we see the guns firing? No. That one has a large thruster, which is mostly destroyed. I think that one largely survived. It's not particularly bigger. It got us when we were on the can. Oh, there's a lot over here as well. Shit. Hey, we were sat on the can there, weren't we? Charging up. Oh, we don't see the beacon for the base anymore, so we might have a few minutes of peace. How much scrap have we got on us? 500 scrap. That's my charging seat, yeah. Right, so we were designing this thing. We're going to put a battery on there. Yeah, we need to put one in the back of the rover as well. So we're going to want to pick that battery up, stick it on the side here. Where's my landing gear? There. 5. So if I put a landing gear there. Shit. I know you guys didn't hear that, but that was Windows telling me it hasn't found any viruses for a while. Fucking loud. Maybe on the... Maybe a bit inwards. Which way does it go anyway? Yeah, we'll put the landing gear on the... No, maybe the outside is better. Which way do you guys want front to be? The one with the piston as front? Seems convenient. We don't want auto lock on. We should also be able to withdraw those power cells. No, you cannot withdraw 19 power cells. But I can. Now this battery won't charge. Did the wall work? Did the wall work? I think it did. Look, there's a large chunk. There are chunks against the wall. The flying one or the driving one, Carl? Right, we got a battery. The battery is there. Yeah, so the battery won't charge because it doesn't charge through landing gear. We'd have to connect it up. So, which we will have to do at some point. Yeah, we went to a nearby friendly base, and we ran out of power on the way back and crashed and died and respawned. Thrusters. We're not going to have wind turbines on it. We could put downward facing thrusters. Those there. Yeah, it's probably still in the desert with my corpse. No, you're going to need braking thrusters as well. We'll put the braking thruster on the front. We need lateral thrusters. So we will... Actually, it might be better to put those on the battery. My real planner is get rid of the battery, so we want... Wait, why are you not... There. Cannot withdraw 10 motors. Yeah, it's fine. Right, we're going to jump in the seat. And we will turn all the thrusters off. And it's not currently symmetrical because we want to attach that battery. And that battery was intact. No. Good damage anyway. There's a thruster there. And some scrap. Bad for the environment. Look at all the dents in the landscape. We want a reverse thrust. Oh, sorry. There. Doesn't really matter which way around by the look of it. No. Off. Actually, and we will save as... It's increasing by 1. Now we got thrusters there. We might run out of flattery. Yeah. Thrusters. Let's group all those as thrusters. And we will put thrusters. We'll put you there. Toggle block on off. We'll make a group for landing gear. Yeah, so we're on that groups. So when we add the other landing gear, it's already there, and the connector switch lock. So we'll turn our thrusters on. And they're on, so we should be able to disconnect you. And the ship hovers. And we haven't built a gyroscope on it. God damn it. Gyroscope. Yeah, just stick one on the nose. Computers, give me some computers. Gyroscope is how we allow it to move, turn and all that. So the bigger and heavier the ship, the more gyroscope you need. There we are. The reason the camera is changing there is because the camera is hitting the other objects. And we don't want that. We will damage this thruster, the battery with the thrusters if we're not careful, because it's not part of the same grid. And we can't lean forward too much. There we are. Ready to lock. Lock. Don't tilt forward, don't tilt forward. There we are. Oh shit. That one's lasting a little bit longer, isn't it? Oh, down he goes, down he goes. Yeah, oh, no, don't roll. Don't roll. Don't roll. Don't roll. There we are. Let's just park you on there for now. Do we know? Tell you what. We will park you there. Turn that off. Right. You can use it as a grappling arm because, as you can see there, it attaches to something. And if that something is lighter than the thing that the ship, you can use the ship to pick it up. Which is what we've done with the drills over here. We've used the landing gear to lock the drills in place so they don't swing like a pendulum when we drive along. Alright, but now we need to get that on there. So not the best way of doing that. It's the same on both sides. Okay, and we got a thruster on the top. How about a merge block? Those merge blocks are very big. I might better get away with it. Is our build planner empty? No, build planner still full. You need small steel tube. Yeah, I know. Right, so take you there. So we'll turn the thrusters on, landing gear off. Oh, don't push it over. Lock. Okay, drop you down. Clock. No, we went down far enough. Lock. Okay, so now you're on there. We will build a merge block there. Now, merge blocks are what they say they are. They allow you to merge two otherwise separate grids. That one got closer. Right, so what we want to do... Oh no, that's not gonna... Damn it, that won't work. That needs to be... back one. Thrusters on, landing gear off. Actually, merge block. Give me merge block on or off. Let's turn you off for now. No. Oh. Come on, you can do it. No, we can't do it. I'm going to need to get rid of that thruster. Now we've unfortunately pushed it along a little bit. So that's roll it up, that there. Down a little bit, and if I turn the merge block on, I think there we are. Block landing gear, turn you on. Okay. That battery is now attached. So the merge block has merged it, but it also it's now become part of that block. So we can take away the merge block. And the battery is now part of that grid. Right. So let's get rid of you guys and you. Actually, I probably should have moved it around. So let's put thrusters back on there. You stick out slightly, so there, and there. Seems good enough. Although they'll be on, turn them off. On. No, if if no, we're not. We can build a battery, but when you build the battery, and if you can see, look, that one's actually almost flat. So when you build the battery, you build it with minimum charge. So this battery has, and we can show you in the control panel. It's got 900 Scott million megawatt of power in it. Talk about hitting the rover. So I wanted to have the power basically. Rather than build a battery and have to charge it, I wanted the charge battery. When you grind it down, you also lose the power cells. So you got above my head here. This battery contains 20 power cells. They would be turned to scrap to stop you grinding down a flat battery, rebuild it, and getting power again. So to avoid that cheat mechanic, you can't grind down a battery and get all the resources back. So you want to put one in there. Them all. One button. Turn you off. There we want 2 forward. You got the way. Two forward and 1 back. Off. Off. All components were withdrawn. Okay, so we have 4 forward-facing thrusters. We have 2 reversing thrusters. We quite want more than that. We got 6 vertical thrusters and 2 either side. So what I will do is we're going to put the landing gear. And where is the landing gear on that side? Oh, what happened there? I got stuck. Landing gear is on the corner of the battery. So we're going to put landing gear there. Which actually, technically, that one is in the way of the thrusters. So we will put it there. Unable to place landing gear. You probably need to go and park a bit higher up. I don't know, let's build a connector on there. Thrusters on. Actually, those thrusters probably don't contain. Wow. Actually hit the wheel. Was it that one? No. No. It's I don't know which one it hit. Didn't seem to damage it. We're getting a lot a lot of bits on the floor now. Now what are we doing? We don't want that anymore. Thrusters, yeah, it doesn't contain all my thrusters. So we have, but it shows above my head here we have 55 minutes, but when I thrust, that goes down because obviously it's using more power. Plug. Connect. Now we can turn the thrusters off. Right, so that should be charging up now. So we want the other landing gear there. We need steel plate. Can we access steel plate from there now? No. It should go through the conveyor tubes, but it's probably too big to go through the small conveyor tubes. We got that the right way. No, we want. Oh. There. Okay, so we got our two landing gears. We're going to want some more reverse thrust, so we'll probably like die if I jump down. No. We could add some reverse thrust on the underside here. If I actually build that, I can technically stay up there. Cannot withdraw 5 motors. And those are the motors we need. We need to go and do something about that. Right, so I'm going to take you off. And we will gyroscope. Put you in the middle, maybe. Put you there. Antenna. Luckily, antennas on these ships are smaller. My build planner building up again. Construction components. Radio. Need that many. Did they go in that? No, they moved through. Right, so we have an antenna. On this ship, we have a gyroscope. We got 2 batteries. We will the cargo container. Okay, I want a little cargo container. Conveyor tube rather. Small conveyor tube. Put one there. We need interior plate. And we can't get interior plate from you. Because we will go to put so those are the weapons, the Gatling turret, missile turret. We actually do have a Gatling gun, which has conveyor ports on the side. Okay, so you need steel plates for that. Steel plate. We also need to do our oxygen. How much oxygen do we have? 78. Oxygen is you. Does this one have an ejection seat? Yes, you press the button to leave quickly. So conveyor tube on the side, on both sides. We can put one on the bottom as well. That one made a dent. What do we have? I think it was a that kind of setup. See later, this is why we weld the blocks. Why are we missing computers? You got loads of computers. Any construction components? Our build planner. Can we get those from there? Yeah. Right, okay. What we will do is we'll add a block. Actually, can I take that block out? We can. That block is not actually attached to anything. Thingy. I mean, I could just reuse most of my bloody. What have we got there? We're going to put a camera on there. Now we might want a spotlight as well. And we have offset spotlight. I need to be on something. Right, okay. Regular spotlight it is for now. You there and there. I give you 2 spotlights. Excellent. Do we have any inventory in here? Yeah, we got ammo in our Gatling guns. Have we got any more ammo? Where is our cargo container? We don't really need everything in the cargo container. Only 4 ammo. Rover, there we are. Okay, 50 bits of ammo. And we will put a remote control block. I'll put the control block there. And I'm going to put a block in front of it. Okay. Thrusters. The problem is now joined up. How are the batteries doing? Fully recharged in 2 minutes. Fully recharged. That one's fully recharged. Thrusters off. No, we also don't want you to be auto lock. Okay, thrusters on. Unlock. Okay. Oop. Lock. Thrusters. Okay, so we should have gear. Will only contain 1 landing gear, which is fine. Save. Clock. What are we going to call this ship, guys? What should we call the ship? We call it a Talon, a Merlin. Doesn't have a quantum drive. Kruger. The pressure. Oh, you think of a name whilst I'm looking at this. Inventory. Why we have this in the cockpit, I don't know. We have plenty of ammo on board, maybe more than we need. But that'll do for now. The antenna. 5 kilometer range. Let's give it 10-kilometer range. Show ship name. Surely it's more useful than Merlin. You never know. We will actually also. Did I put a camera on 2 now to go? Give me a camera. Let's put the camera there. I think is that all going to work? No, it stopped short. The soundtrack of drones, yeah. Right. We are going to do this. Remote access, Merlin, terminal. Has a remote control block there. Control. So we got landing gear, toggle switch lock. We're gonna have thrusters. On or off. The connector. There's my connector. Switch lock. We're gonna have camera. And oh, actually, what am I doing? The landing gear. I put you there, switch lock, because we're gonna want you. Weapons there. And we will want our backwards thrusters. Just back. That'll save us some fuel. Okay, so we got camera 4 and there's camera 5. If we turn the thrusters on, landing gear off. We'll turn our reverse thrusters off, save us some fuel. Now there's a Sparrow. Whoosh. No, turn our reverse thrusters on. We're taking fire. We're taking fire. I think our guns are all dead. Our guns are all dead. Where's home base? Where's home base? What? There's another observer base. Oh, shit. At least I wasn't in that one. At least I wasn't in that one. Got a cargo ship, a super gremlin. Hopefully that gremlin doesn't come towards me. Oh, I'm standing out here with my jetpack on. Oh, that gremlin is going to pass right over us. That's going to pass right over it. Yes, I remote controlled it. I've only got 2 turrets at the front. And there's a sparrow coming in. There's a gremlin there. He may be far enough away. Zinger. Well, we called it a Merlin. What are you fighting at? That thing's on fire. Is it me or is it on fire? No, okay, that's just the atmospheric engines. I think it's staying at up to 2.4 kilometers. Super, yeah, that's a gremlin, yeah. That thing probably has missile launchers on board. They should leave me alone. How much hydrogen fuel do I have? 50 and 100. Should we go and see what happened to our drone? Was it in this direction? Oh, I get too close to that thing though, you'll fire something at me. Anybody remember where we parked? You remember there was sand. Was it this sand though?
Fuel low.
You discovered someone corporation. I don't see it. Oh. Fortress Tower. Wait, we don't go that way, do we? My shadow. Sure it's in this direction ish. Because it might have largely survived. Or might not. It had a lot of ammo on it though. You loads it with all our ammo. Is that a dent in the landscape? Nope. Let's go back before our jet fuel runs out. And I could have took a blueprint of that. It's all you got, Captain. I could have taken a blueprint of my vehicle. Wow. This is damaged. Did I damage this from the thrusters? So it won't damage itself, but once that ship... I don't think that was me, was it? Once the ship is not attached, it's not part of the same grid, so it can damage. It can damage this no problem at all. If that's what it was. No, it can't be me. Look, there's damage over here. We flew out the side. Oh. Can I be able to connect that on there? No. Landing gear. Roughly where it was, let's put it down here. Yep. Cloak. And that was in the middle of the battery. I think. There we are. We had cargo. A cargo container. Another battery. Another landing gear. Which I think they're the opposite way around. Actually, what I do need to do is manufacture some more ammo because I foolishly put it all, well, a rather large amount of it, in the other one. We wanted an O2 generator, didn't we? I got one on here. No. Hydrogen engine, oxygen tank, O2 generator. What do you have it on there, stupid me? There, cockpit. And we had a connector. There you go, that was our basic ship. My build planner empty? My build planner is empty. And here we would draw 20 power cells. Can't we draw 17 power cells? Why not? Got 22 there. All components were withdrawn. My build planner empty yet? Okay, so what do you want? Thrusters. Got 3 thrusters pointing down. We could put some back from thrusters there, actually. And then just put... What if... what if we put backwards thrusters there, and then put downward thrusters there? There's our reverse thrust. You can probably put some forward or backwards, or backwards. Normal one then under here. One. Oh, oh. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, bollocks. No, I kind of crouched under it. Can I turn auto lock off view? Turn auto lock off view. Come on. I'm moving. I'm moving. Come on. Come on. Yes. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Switch auto lock on. Right. We don't want one on the front. We only need 3. No, we don't. We're going to use physics to our advantage. Right. So the ship is too heavy at the front, which is why it fell over. Now we can do that. And because we set the landing gear to auto lock, it locked back in its right position. They can actually come back. Well, no, we don't want it too far back because it will destroy block behind it. There, we got 3 there. This might be enough. We can put 2 there. Oh, no, we need sideways ones, don't we? We got the remote control block shown there. Just stick you on here anyway, doesn't matter where. Remote control block has to face a certain way. So I couldn't put these on the cargo container, but I can put them on the side of that block. You stick out a little bit. I could put them, those 2 there. Seems to be alright. What do I do with my antenna? Antenna. That's not an antenna. That's an antenna. The antenna on the back. We might want to stick an ore detector on this. Have the ore detector there. You can put the ore detector there on pointing forward. Give us a small conveyor. So I'll put the small conveyor there. Then we got our Gatlins. We need the conveyor on the side and on the bottom. Need some, yeah, we will need some armor plating. I think if we put one on top, it might be in the way of the pilot seat. It is basically useless, but it's one extra block that can get hit. What do we do with the spotlight? We can put a spotlight either side. You need steel plate. Yeah, small grid armor is basically one steel plate. But it's not the best. We got some spotlights. Oh, we can put a camera in the middle there. Yeah, I think we can put a camera there. Should we still need a gyroscope? Do I have one on my toolbar? I do not. I am very unorganized when it comes to that. Have a gyroscope by there. So you're going to join me on the next Together to Be Physics? Yep. Good night, Cal. We will be giving up or going shortly because it is 10 past midnight. And I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately. Let's let's turn all the thrusters off. Well, we've got a lot of thrusters on this thing. We probably don't need this many thrusters on this thing, but yeah, damn adulting. And we are learning as we go along. We're missing some construction components, are we? There's our... I'll see, but... some things in. Draw some components. We will save a blueprint once I remember how to do that. And for those new people joining us, the reason the bot is saying Star Citizen is we do like to play Star Citizen. I've recently started playing Space Engineers on stream. Cannot withdraw motors. Why can't you withdraw motors? Do we have any? No, we do not. Yeah, so we have those three as well. Those planet capacity reached. What were we doing? We were building these over here. Can't withdraw motors.
Energy low.
Why is that? It says it can't withdraw it from the connector, but it can from the assembler. Fuel planet is empty. I need to get some energy soon. You can probably charge up in here actually. Has a little bit of battery power. I thought it looks a bit stormy. It's the spotlights. Can't withdraw two construction components. Well, they're there though. And turn the lights off. Anything else? Oh, we have the detector. Cannot withdraw two components. You cannot withdraw one. Come on. All components withdrawn. There we are. And we got some steel plate. We could have a pattern as such. Yep. Maybe just going up and down for the landing gear there. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. That needs to be you. Different. We could put some corner pieces. This is where you spend ages trying to rotate the thing. You can tell I'm not used to this. We could pick a color. We go for dark red. We just paint this little strip. Oh, unless you want to paint that floor, we'll change that back in a moment. A little ship. That light looks a bit strange. Okay, so we're going to have the landing gear. Save gear. We don't want his auto lock. Thrusters. Actually, we did automatic groups, wasn't it? Backwards. 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 Reverse thrust. Okay. Info. What do we call this one? I just call it a talent for now. We might rename it later on. So we're going to want the Gatling turrets on the front. Landing gear, we can switch lock. We have thrusters and reverse thrusters. And we have our connector. If we turn the thrusters on, hopefully now if we let the landing gear off, actually, if I want to take a blueprint first, is it Control B for blueprint now? Yeah, I don't open a blueprint. Control B, create, manage blueprint. Control B. It's got build vision. Fine, there we are. It's there. Hook. Connect. Turn the thrusters off. There's our little ship. We might be able to do some stuff on the bottom of it. But for the time being, there she is. There she blows. And that super gremlin is in the other direction. So we've got plenty of debris on the ground. We will go upstairs. This door is here for when we actually enclose this wall. We have a supply crash, an I remember a supply crash, cache, 4 kilometers away. I was going to say, what's right? That turbine is on fire, technically. Must have taken a hit. Alright, so as I said, it would be ending shortly. So, thank you for watching. Time for me to go sleep. Do some work in the morning. We have a few of you here, so we could do a small raid. Who shall we see is on? Few people we normally play on. Some of them, a lot of viewers there. We will pick a Star Citizen streamer because we do like to play Star Citizen ourselves. Normally we got Splitsy and Capago on, but they're playing something else, and they have quite a lot of viewers. Since we only have a small amount, we're not going to raid a larger channel, so we'll raid a smaller channel. Like ourselves, we'll send the love over to Lord Holyman. He's a nice PvP player in Star Citizen, so hope you guys enjoy. And we'll catch you again. So we'll be doing some Star Citizen Friday and Saturday. Back on Wednesday with Cyberpunk. Then Thursday for more Space Engineers. So thanks for stopping by. Catch you again.